Incredibox Mods. Without it, the community wouldn't have gotten big or popular. It's crazy to think that this went from this. And remember, this engine is still the same since 2016 to 2023. And the reason why I said 2023 because the Wikid update changed the entire engine into something different because protection, I guess. This community I can compare of is the FNF community. It has creative people and explore a lot of crazy and unique ideas and share them around the community, and people play their mods. And then there's bad people. So today I'm gonna discuss the art of Incredibox and how amazing this community evolved. So let's go. Back then, Incredibox mods used to look like this. It's just the same as the game before with just different colors, and what I mean by that is just changing the hue on the sprite sheet designs. Remember, this community hasn't evolved yet. We only discovered how to reskin the designs or sprite sheets, not changing the animation, the sounds, and everything we know today because we haven't learned how to build our own mods, especially JavaScript, aka JSON. Reskins are, you guessed it, reskins of the original game. And who was the first person to make a reskin mod? It's Boxer. And what mod? The original, the alpha version of reskin of the original. And I know people are gonna argue changing colors on the designs doesn't count as a mod. Well, surprise! It does count as a mod by looking it up. Yes, a mod reskin is considered a mod, as it is a modification to a game's existing assets, specifically by changing the visual appearance like textures or character models of something within the game, which falls under the definition of a video game mod. Mods are a modified version of Incredibox. It can be modified in mobile or in PC. And we evolved from mod making over the years. Like, look at the years for example. This is from 2019, just the reskins of the original game, and that's what we have back then. This is from 2020. The mod is Node Boxers, is Minecraft Node Blocks as follows. It's made by 4 people: The Thing, person from Brazil, Cheese, and person from Mexico. This is 2021. The mod is Underbox. Any OGs remember this forgotten mod? It's made by a shit ton of people: Diamond, Fernando Bro Games, Embla, Incredibox Max, Rem, Nick Mark Kick, XXX Solotus XX. This is 2020, the most recognizable mod in 2020, X-Rune by Rem. This was Rem Music Prime in my opinion, and it is amazing. Speech by IA, with a group of people.
Holy schmoly! God damn!
Incredibox animator Bugu X Seal, Jester Boxer, Sino. Mini player, I know I'm aware is my CF player, but still. Person from Greece, Limes, Rolly, and Aspo. I'm sorry if I haven't called you up from the PC because look at this quality of the font. I can't really read shit.
Also, I forgot to describe this mod. Laggiest mod in the community.
This is from 2024, jazziest mod ever. Beatnik by Bugo X Seal. Very unique, hands down. It's amazing how people push their boundaries on Incredibox modding, and that's what makes the Incredibox community incredible. No pun intended. Especially coding, like look at this. Full stop punctuation by Rem, push its limits by coding. The sounds on the other end sounds okay. It feels like Rem lost her music ability over time, but still. The coding made this a different game instead of still having the same beatboxing gameplay. At least this mod has some mini games of it. Maybe in the future we might able to make like choose your adventure or even first person shooter that is made on the engine Incredibox, but let's wait for now. For anyone wondering what these mod makers use to make these Incredibox mods, well, I'm a mod maker myself, so here's what most mod makers use in mobile. Keyword mobile. App editor. It is the backbone of Incredibox modding. Without it, it might not function and you can't even make an app for it. Because this is where you can swap your files like sound files, the JSON and everything, and you can even code an app editor by just choosing it for edit. Ibis Paint. This is where you make designs on photos or sprite sheets, the icons, and etc. A code is where you code JSONs for animations, but I'd rather pick app editor if I were you. But in a situation if you have to script a large code file like this example, and when you open it on app editor it crashes, then that's where a code is needed. A code is basically emergency only. Music apps. Pick a music apps that suits you like FL Studio, BandLab, or Logic X Pro. Just make music on which app you like. Honorable mentions. Google Excel is a good and helpful app. IA used to easily export his Adobe animation to JSON animation. If you're a new mod maker and confused on the stuff you're doing, use Google Excel to make it easier for you. When using, it might look like a mess, but you'll get used to it. Scratch mod. Look, for me, I don't see Scratch as an Incredibox mod because it doesn't modify the game itself. Scratch mods are made from the engine Scratch, and I'll call them fan-mades. If that bothers you, well, don't worry, I'll still call them Scratch mods, not because I want to avoid conflict. I like conflict. It's just that it just sounds better. Anyways, Scratch mods are easy to make if you know how to code in Scratch, but for me, I'm not really a Scratch kind of guy. I'm pretty stupid on Scratch code, but still, I just stick to the classic. But Scratch mod has a lot of bangers, honestly, but I don't know what example. Expect Mustard or Setbox, the Force 4B versions, I guess. Because I don't play Scratch mods, that doesn't mean Scratch mods are garbage. I see a lot of people arguing about it, and I will show you a clip that summarizes this argument.
Yours is just some tepid off-brand generic cola. What I'm making is classic Coke.
If we just waste you right here, right now, and leave you in the desert, then there is no more Coke on the market, right?
Do you really want to live in a world without Coca-Cola?
Cocrea Mods is basically the same as Scratch, but there's more possibilities to make in there. So yeah, in a community there's always gonna be a trope. For example, person from Brazil style. It uses like the main game designs with different sounds, but the designs on them is just having simple UN style. An example for this where someone used the same trope as PFP is Deep Blue by Lex. Dystopia style. This trope was used a lot. This was used in like 2021 to 2023. In 2024 it's just like a Latin. But back then people used like a lot of dystopia style, especially Boys 4. It was a pretty repetitive trope, and to be honest, they're so repetitive. An example for this is Codebox, specifically Mechanic by the Codebox team. It's alright, when making a mod, you can use tropes if needed in making a mod, you know? You may wonder where are reskins today in the community. And I'm gonna tell you, reskins are mostly removed by So Far So Good because it's basically making a pirating game and making it accessible for anyone, especially if your reskin is just this. A good reskin mod is the deluxe version by Nikki. At least this reskin has changed a few sounds and stuff, and that's what I like it. Let's be for real, without Incredibox mods, Incredibox wouldn't have got popular as today. Mods are the heart of what makes this community alive and popular, especially this one mod, Sprunki. I already talked about Sprunki before in my video, the Sprunkification of Incredibox. And this video, I'm not gonna talk about the content farms and weird stuff here because it's not the subject of the video. I recommend you watching it though, if you're a guest. Anyways, Sprunki really got popular and got attention of Incredibox, but not a lot. Incredibox only got like 10% popularity cut of Sprunki, but still. Right now, they're not talking about it in social medias and stuff, but they're aware mods exist. Incredible Polo saw a group of people making one of his songs, Travis, and Incredible Polo saw it and said it was promising.
If Paul sees the Travis mod that you are working on, which was from his tracks, how would he react? Well, actually, I emailed Paul about it to show some sounds and help with the voices. He refused, but he said that it looks promising.
But when So Far So Good do talk about it, it will be great. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video about Incredibox mods. I really enjoy making videos. Downside is just I make one video per month or two in a lucky day. But still though, thank you so much for the support, for watching. So yeah, by the way, the timestamp you see the title Ozymandias. Gonna give you a little explanation. Ozymandias is a poem that basically is a downfall of someone powerful. In short, this represents to here is the downfall of the video, aka the video is gonna end. So the more you know. Anyways, goodbye.